Just the Guys podcast, episode 61, man. Big 6-1. We closing in on 69, the faded episode. You know what I'm saying? We got something in store for you. Hopefully, if things check out. Thank y'all for the support, all the milestones, all the love, all the views. A lot of these videos are starting to get a little more likes. Damn. Stepped all over the intro. Hey,
My bad.
but of course, man, we got another banger episode, man. But before we get into that, well, actually, I didn't even introduce you guys. Damn, I'm stepping all on this shit. It's you're three kings. You're still subtracted one. We don't know where he's at. Well, actually, no, he put a date in the Discord, so maybe we'll see. He had fucking riddle me this, riddle me that, face ass. We got Denzel,
You're
we got Rod,
Yo.
and we got myself, Terrell. Your usual three of you just tuning in. Hey, man, there's a whole YouTube channel, a whole audio podcast. You feel what I'm saying? You on a road trip, you already know what to do. Plug and play. You feel what I'm saying? And this dog is all right, man. Mental health checks. Denzel, how you been, King? We haven't heard
good,
from
man.
you. You've been muted. You've been in the fog. How you been?
I've been good. I ain't gonna lie though. I've been I ain't gonna lie. I'm going through a ride. I haven't been feeling like gaming for real. I've just been chilling.
We know. We noticed.
I've been chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. I get home. I watch like a podcast or something, and I'll just be like, play like 1-2 games of Overwatch, maybe one game of Fortnite. Get the fuck off. Get the fuck on. So just in a little chill state. Nothing bad, nothing good.
Okay. That's valid. That's valid. He might have something on the side that we
This
don't know
might
about.
this might be the changes arc right here. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I'm streaming tonight though, so
Cause you see his shirt, right? He got on an all black shirt. And it fit him kind of nicely. I don't know. This might be the changes arc for real, bro. I think what's happening is that he's seeing a specific text pop up in the Discord. I think he's getting motivated by another individual. We about to see, but he don't realize it. We about to see.
yes.
I think this finna be
Oh, shady.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Shady.
yeah.
Someone
Y'all
else was
shady
in
as
that little, you know what I'm saying? Someone else is in there.
Y'all
Getting
shady
motivated.
as hell. I got it.
Right. How you
2023,
been,
y'all got
King?
it.
Hey man, I've been fucking terrible, man. I've been fucking going through it. I don't know. It's mentally. I don't even know how to explain it. I just haven't been feeling like I'm equating up to where I should be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I haven't really been feeling fulfilled lately. But I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. It's weird because I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to and I'm still like working out and shit. Like I haven't stopped. To be honest with you, I haven't really felt like gaming either. I'll get on this shit, maybe watch like something informational. Might watch me like something on working out or instruments because I've been getting back into like my trombone. I was playing that shit earlier. I'm learning some bangers, but nah, like dead ass. Like I learned just off of, I was like, what can I learn right now? And I tried to play Die Hard, like by Kendrick, the intro, and I played that shit and I was like, bruh, this shit sounds amazing right now. I was like, ain't no way. I wonder if this is on key. So I played the shit. I played it on my JBL speaker, and like I just played it at the same time as the song's playing, and it was like on key, like 1 for 1. And I was like, wow, I still got this shit. I still got the sauce. I was like, I wonder if I can play the Pokemon theme song. Started playing that shit, like listening by ear, playing it, and I was like, I still got the sauce. So I might be getting back into the instruments for real. It's gonna be a new hill to climb.
That man Mario was like, Rod plays instruments. He was like, I have a whole new respect for Rod. I was like, Mario be into the instruments and the drums and all that shit. So he respects that. I was like, okay, Rod's your favorite.
Yeah, he is. Oof. Yes, he is.
Yeah, we could tell. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, FCT, if you know, you know.
Hey, man, go check that video out, man. Go check out the Serial Tier List and the FCT video. That shit, the First Class Trouble. Put out some bangers this past week. As far as myself, bruh, I've been stressing for no reason. Like, I've just been stressed And this man Fabrizio put me on to some fucking ashwagandha fucking I already know motherfuckers be like, that's the sex vitamin. That's the sex supplement. No, bitch. It's for stress and stress reducing and for anxiety too. It has a bunch of health benefits besides that. But he gave me like 2 like little gummies and I popped them shits and I was like, okay. I forgot about it and I was like, damn, bro. All that pressure in my chest just went away. I was like, yeah, I need to re-up on some of those. I ain't gonna hold you. Them shits. They're
Shout out
supposed to
Walgreens. We
increase
sell those.
they're supposed to increase like muscle and strength and all that. There's like a bunch of benefits to them shits. But the side effect is like you will get bricked up for no fucking reason. Like the slightest thing, you'll just get bricked. Like you a
Yeah.
hormonal ass teen, you'll get just bricked.
Yeah,
But
I need about 5 of those.
For what,
Yeah,
nigga?
about 5 of
What you need them
those.
for?
for real.
For all the benefits.
Okay. But
All the
you didn't say
benefits.
that until I said bricked up.
Hey,
Yeah. So what's really going on?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dissect.
hey, man. I'm
Hmm.
trying to have that morning wood
Hmm.
all the time. What's wrong with that?
Is that
Well,
efficient?
no, because the blood flow to that shit's just getting all the time. I don't think that's healthy at all, to be honest. I
But
think
now
that's actually like really bad.
we chilling now, man. We seen the Mario movie. We might as well just ease into the Mario movie, I guess. Super Mario Bros. I think it hit a billy in the box office recently. I think like within the last couple of days, it hit a billy. And honestly, if you haven't watched that movie, you should go check it out. I know there's not one person on this goddamn planet that has not played fucking Mario. I think Mario's been a part of all of our lives. Some more than others, but it's a nice fucking movie. It's there's a lot of Easter eggs in there. There's a lot of like you'll hear the music and you'll be like, damn, that's the Power Star music, or damn, that's the underground level music. Like when they were in the subway in the beginning, when they first went in, or not the subway, the sewers, there was a sign in the back. It said level 1, 2, and I was like, bro, that's the fucking underground level. And they were playing the
Yep.
music in the background. I was like, okay,
This
okay.
snap.
It was a fucking amazing fucking movie. If you really into Mario, it's a great fucking movie. Executed perfectly. Hopefully, this opens like a world of like how they have the MCU. Hopefully, we have like a Mario cinematic universe where we get like a bunch of people are talking about having a Smash movie, having all these other characters come in. If you watch
Mario
the
Kart,
post credits,
Double Dash the movie. Come on, let's make it happen.
they
Double
had
Dash.
some
They had
Mario.
Mario Kart in the
They had
movie.
Mario Kart in there. They had Mario Kart. They
Damn.
hinted at Luigi's Mansion in
Yep.
there too.
Yep.
There's a bunch of odes.
The
They
OG
had,
Mario was in there, like Jumpman was in there. They
yep.
was playing it on the arcade, and also you see him pop up in one of the crowds. I'm not gonna say which one, but yeah,
There's a
that
lot of
movie was
Easter
fire.
eggs,
Luigi's
bro.
ringtone, the GameCube startup theme.
Yep. Yep.
I was like, ooh. I was
They
like, this.
took off.
Yeah, I was like, they really take it out. They put the detail in there. And then what else was it? I don't know if anybody peeped this, but when we met Donkey Kong, like when he was like, when we met him,
Yeah.
they was playing the DK theme song from the original DK64. That
Mhm.
DK
Yeah.
Donkey
Yeah.
Kong. They playing that shit. I was like, hey, the chair like, yeah, what y'all know about this shit? But yeah,
And
that
some of
was
the
cool.
camera angles are cool too. Like when Mario and Luigi were first getting to their first job after the commercial, the camera pans back and it's like a 2D angle. So they're running through all this construction site and shit. And it looks like they're playing the first fucking level and this man slides down the damn pole and it's like he got to the end of the level. I was like, bro, this shit is like, I love movies like this that have so much replayability because now I want to go watch it again and see if I missed some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but this goes to show how good of a franchise Mario is. Like, it transcends so many fucking generations. And if you really peep the movie, like some of the music they're playing in the background are from like the time where Mario actually came out, which I think Mario came out when like the 80s, right? The 70s, 80s. They're
70s,
playing
80s.
a lot of those montages had those fucking that music from that period in the background. So at first I was like, why are they playing all this old ass music? And I'm like, oh, because Mario's an old ass fucking game. It came out in like the 80s. So of course they're gonna be playing 80s and 70s music. But honestly speaking, like Mario might be one of the greatest fucking gaming franchises because of how far it fucking went. that might be a hot take. I ain't gonna hold you, but it is what it is. Our grandparents played Mario. Our parents played Mario.
Shit,
And
great grandparents, damn
And
near.
now you got little kids playing Mario and wanting to go see the Mario movie. So it's like, hey man, but it's about time since Nintendo did this though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, they got so much goddamn money. It's about time they started taking the cinematic approach. You
I
feel
mean,
what I'm
probably
saying?
got the money to blow on it now. That's probably why they did it, and of course it's prospered because that shit hit a billy already. So whatever money they put into it, they definitely got that shit back, and then some, and they're gonna get more. So,
yeah. I feel like Mario is just. It probably got to be one of the most influential gaming. What do you call it?
icons.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just like that whole like franchise, like with the all the spinoffs, like you got Smash, you got Mario Kart, you got Mario Party, you got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Like you got Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario 64. Like there's just so
Super
many
Mario
different Mario
Sunshine.
games. Yeah, Super Mario Sun. It's just there's just so many different spinoffs, and I just feel like it's lasted for generations on generations on generations. And then you got like the not to mention the Luigi games, the Yoshi games, the Captain Toad's treasure. They alluded towards that too with his like
he had the
backpack and all the
pickaxe.
shit.
Yeah.
Yep. So I was like, oh shit, it's the treasure hunter fit. Like, there's just so much stuff, bro. And
I'm just
honestly,
mad we didn't get to see Fireflower Mario. Like he was
didn't
not
we?
in that. No, because every time he had the fire flower in front of him, someone else got it, or Donkey Kong blew it out. The first time he had the fire flower.
Am I tweaking or didn't both of them have that shit?
Mario had the regular mushroom, and DK had the fire flower. And then we seen the Cat Mario, and we seen Tanuki Mario, but we didn't see Fire Flower Mario. We seen Tiny Mario when he ate the fucking blue mushroom.
Yeah, I knew too. I was like, this shit finna shrink him, mini me shit, and it sure did. Sure enough.
Mario Party.
And I already knew too. I already knew like when it was on this shit, I was like, they finna show Rainbow Road. Like I already knew what time it was. I was like, they're gonna show one track, it has to be Rainbow Road. And then like once they jumped off the shit, I was like, this is the perfect like time for the transition. And what do you know? You see a fucking rainbow. I was like, I fucking knew it, bro. I knew it. I was in there like, babe, Rainbow Road. I bet. I was like tired. She's like, damn, stop fucking hitting me. I was like, bro, watch. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. It was so good, man. It was so good. I do want to watch it again too.
It might be they were hinting at Mario Galaxy too, because they were talking about all these other galaxies. I think Peach was saying it. There's all these other galaxies, and then you had the Luma.
Yeah, the Luma, bitch ass
Luma was
Luma.
funny. Luma was funny as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you.
Luma was annoying as shit.
Hell. Like, yeah, death and despair. That shit was funny as fuck.
Seemed happy as hell for it too. I was like, what are you doing, bro? I didn't know Luma was this dark. Well, I know there's multiple.
I didn't think Luma was this dark either. I don't even know what kind of Luma that was, because the Luma I remember is just yellow. Like, I don't remember Luma being like blue and talking shit like that.
I think there's a red one, there's an orange one, because I think Rosalina has a bunch of different ones. Oh, Paulina was in it too. I just thought about that. Paulina, the news reporter, when it was like a water, like, you know, it was like a water issue in the city.
Oh yeah.
You saw that girl? That was Paulina, and I was like, oh shit, look at Paulina. I was hoping they would throw like Wario in there somewhere. Maybe they did, and I just didn't peep. But
they definitely had what's his name? Diddy Kong was in there, and Donkey Kong's sister was in there too.
Yeah, Dixie, yeah, they was in there.
That shit was lit, bro. I like how they didn't do like the Sonic approach where they put Sonic in the real world with like real people. They had, of course, they had Mario in Brooklyn, but like it was an animated Brooklyn. It wasn't real people. And then, you know, you go to the Mario world and all that shit. So I like their approach.
It was real Brooklyn. Mario probably would have been ending the movie right there. Man, what's his name? Shock X would have popped out with the glizzy.
I'm fucking
like,
dead,
Mario.
Bro. Hey man,
I don't know. Let that man get a star. It'd be over for his ass.
Fucking great movie, man. If you haven't seen it, go check it out, man. We all recommend that shit. 10 out of 10 fucking movie. I can't wait to see what they do next. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully they have like a Mario cinematic universe where like all the other characters get introduced. Maybe we'll see fucking Birdo. We're definitely gonna see. Well, I don't want to throw out the the
Yeah.
post credit scene. So just watch it. Just watch it. There's two post credit scenes. There's a mid credit scene where Bowser, and then there's another one at the very very end. So I missed that one. A lot of us missed that shit because I thought it was just that. I thought it was just fucking Bowser. But hey, man, all the fucking cast did amazing. By the way, hold on before we move on. The cast did amazing. The voice actors did amazing. Seth Rogen was Donkey Kong. Jack Black was Bowser. Smash that shit. Usually, like when I know people's voices, it's like, damn, it kind of like throws me. But Seth Rogen did his shit as fucking Donkey Kong. I'm not gonna lie, he had his little laugh in there, the little Seth Rogen laugh. But besides that, I was like, this shit fits. Like this shit works. They did a great job casting the voice actors. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But what else happened? Coachella. Let's go to Coachella. Frank motherfucking Ocean with the goddamn disappointment. So to sum it up, for people that don't know, I don't think the guys here know the backstory of Frank Ocean's Coachella sets and all that. The last time Frank Ocean performed at Coachella was 2012. The last time he performed live, period, was 6 years ago. So this is his first performance back. He was supposed to, he was supposed to perform in 2020, but we all know how 2020 went for Coachella. He was supposed to perform then. So technically, he has a contract with Coachella that he has to perform. Whoop-de-whoop. All right, cool. Fast forward, 2023. Coachella, Frank Ocean's headlining the last set on Sunday. This is this past Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the closing headliner. So Coachella has a strict curfew that they have to abide by. And if they don't abide by it, they get fined X amount of dollars. Cool, whatever. Frank Ocean's original set design was supposed to have an ice rink. Oh, and in the meantime of Frank not performing at Coachella, in 2020, his brother passed away. I think it was in 2020. So that was another reason why he wasn't going to perform in 2020, because his passing of his brother was his best friend. Cool, whatever. Not whatever, but RIP to him. You know what I'm saying? We're skipping along. So he was supposed to have an ice rink in his shit, right? In his set design. Last minute as fuck, he's like, I don't want the ice rink no more. So the reason he was an hour and a half late was because they were trying to reorganize the stage for Frank Ocean to like, which I can agree to. I mean, as a creative now, in the space that I'm in now, and the space that the guys are in now, I think we can wholeheartedly agree that once you like, if we commit to an idea for a video, and then the next day we look at it and we're like, nah, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this shit no more. I have a different vision now. Like, I can understand him doing that, but like last minute as fuck, when you had these people train and do all this extra shit to perform with you, and then you just scrap it last second, it's kind of like, but I can understand. I can understand where Frank's coming from. Being a creative, I do look at some videos and be like, God damn, bro, like I'm scrapping this whole shit. We starting from the fucking top. But so he's an hour and a half late, already into like, we're damn near getting into like curfew hours. He comes out, he performs 6 songs. And like he doesn't really perform them. Like he has the fucking like audio playing in the background. You know how some people have when they perform, some rappers perform or some singers perform, they have the vocals cut. So they have just the instrumental and they're singing and they're rapping and doing all that shit. Frank Ocean is just having his audio play in the background, and he's just sitting there without a microphone, just like ad-libbing his shit and looking into the camera and shit. They have a big ass screen at the top too, so people can see in the back. But like his whole performance, he was like not singing his songs. He was kind of hiding away from the camera so people couldn't see him. But when he started the performance, he was like, he gave like a prequel, like, oh, like me and my brother used to come to Coachella all the time and we'll just love it. He'll have a great time, whatever, whatever. Which, if you look at his performance, it kind of makes sense that he was just, it was kind of like an ode to his brother. His mom was there too in the crowd. So it kind of was like an ode to his brother, like him just enjoying the music and not really performing. You get what I'm saying? And then it came out like a couple days ago that he got injured on a motorcycle riding around the event. So that's why he wasn't really standing and performing that much. But it goes to show, like, we give rappers this pass that they don't really have to rap their fucking songs. If you see like a lot of the newer rappers performing now, like for example, Jaleel will just have his music playing in the background. He'll rap a couple words and he'll just mosh pit the whole time, or he'll do the fucking flips and he won't rap the lyrics. And I'm like, damn, like, okay, like if you look at the OG rappers, there's a clip of Jay-Z that came out that they're playing some song and he was like, oh, nah, cut it. You gotta take the vocals out because if you're gonna play with the vocals, the people should just sit in the car. Like why are they here? They're here to hear me rap it. You feel what I'm saying? Not hear the music and me rapping over my own lyrics, my own vocals. So, but it just goes to show like we give them a pass, but like, well, it makes sense because Frank Ocean is a singer, so you want to hear him sing, which he did. He sung some of his songs, but he sung like remixes of his songs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, a lot of people can see the artistic approach in it. I kind of just see like, all right, he's really like banking off this. I'm a unicorn in the music industry. It's kind of like the bad side of what Kendrick did, disappearing for a couple years and then coming back out, but then not meeting the expectation.
Yeah.
And just kind of playing off the fact that you just come and go in the music industry as you please and drop whenever. Not to shit on Frank Ocean, but like, I respect him as an artist. Frank Ocean is an amazing artist. I love the way he moves with like what he did with his deal with his last major label deal, how he finessed out of that, got 20 mil, came up and dropped Blonde. And Blonde was an amazing album too. I kind of got to go back and do my research. There's some takeaways I have for Blonde, but Frank Ocean's an amazing artist. Him and Tyler Creator, great artists. But like that performance, we can all agree on that shit was lackluster as fuck. But given the details I gave you guys, I know you guys haven't seen the fucking performance, but I kind of recapped it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you guys think? Do you think we should give them a pass? Because a lot of the rappers are doing that shit now where they're just rapping with their vocals playing. Like I can just plug my phone into the DJ set and play a Jaleel song and he'll just be up there just dancing and shit. And
no, because he's not a fucking rapper. Like you said, he's a singer, so I think it's different for them. Like, I think it, like, I think if it's a song where it's like, just like, you know, like a typical Jaleel song where it's really just a beat and it's about like the melody and him like turning up, then of course like it makes sense for Jaleel to want to get the crowd hype, to flip into the crowd, because that's what he's known for. That's literally how he got big. Like being on TikTok, duetting somebody's shit and saying like you just got Jaleel, like ripping his t-shirt and doing a fucking backflip. So it's like they want to see him be crazy on stage. They want to see him be hyper and energetic and just like charismatic and turn up and flip off things and like nobody listens to Jaleel because it's like, oh, his flow is insane. Like they listen to it because it's unique and it's hype and fun music. So that's like the aura that he brings, right? I haven't really listened to Frank Ocean at all since I was like in high school, which was like 15 years ago, damn near. That's like the last time I listened to a Frank Ocean song. It was like 2012 or 2013, I want to say. And I haven't listened to him since then. I haven't listened to Blonde at all.
Blonde's
sometimes
fire.
I'll hear like tracks that people play. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that he's bad or anything. It's just that the music was just really slow. And when I was coming up, I didn't like really slow music. I like melodic music, but not really slow music. So as far as like his performances, since he's like a singer, like R&B type, I think it would make more sense to want to hear him live, like see him live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To see like the vocal gymnastics and like to see the talent firsthand. And if not, then if you're not gonna do that, then maybe you could do something like maybe sing, like harmonize with your song. You know, like you don't have to necessarily sing it exactly how the song is. You can give it a whole nother spin on it, like a live spin, something like that. Like when DaBaby was I don't know what performance that was, but when him and Roddy Ricch performed what's that song called? That song that was like everywhere, yeah, whatever that shit's called, Rockstar. Yeah, and he did like the little like his little interlude in the beginning where he's talking about like the police brutality and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like stuff like that is interesting because that was the first time we saw it. And I think it was a remix. Now it's a remix, but at first he just did it on stage. Amina did the same thing. Like he talked about like, you know, the issues in our community and shit, and the issues that we have like with the police and just like our stereotypes. And he was talking about that in his performance. Like if you're gonna do something like it's a performance, so you need to perform like you're not just walking around. You shouldn't just be walking around vibing to the music.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand if you injured. You know, I understand if like maybe you have some bad memories, but I mean, you had a lot of time to deal with that, and I just feel like that you can't. You have to give the people that support you something. Like you can't be like that selfish with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just
Motherfuckers were
my
lined
take
up
on it.
since they were lined up since like 10 a.m. Motherfucker didn't perform until like night. It was dark as shit out there. He was performing. Motherfuckers are out there waiting for Frank Ocean since like 10 a.m.
Wow,
And
that's
it's like
insane.
a lot of the fans are mad. Like you waited 6 years to see your favorite artist again, and he gives you this mid ass fucking performance. That's like if Kendrick. I mean, the same thing happened with Kendrick though. When Damn came out, motherfuckers were like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, he's gonna drop a different album tomorrow or the next day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people didn't appreciate Damn up front. People didn't appreciate Mr. Morale up front. Like,
I
but
love them.
I think that's like us. That's our fault as fans, though. Like we put these artists at such a high pedestal, so like when they're missing in action for so long, you're like, damn, they're gonna drop like the greatest thing, and it's like they could drop anything that isn't towards your liking, and you think they fell off, or you think, you know what I'm saying? Like we have such high standards for these artists when they go missing that anything they drop that's any sort of lackluster, you're gonna be like, nah, this is ass. Like they fell off, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
Kendrick came out and dropped a mid ass fucking album, would have been like, damn, like this shit, or something that wasn't to our liking, something that wasn't like To Pimp a Butterfly or a Good Kid, Mad City. I feel like that's our issue. We kind of relate things to like their previous projects, and it's like they gotta evolve. So when Drake dropped, honestly, never mind. Like I went through, honestly speaking, I was making a playlist the other day, and I was going through like all the artists. I was trying to make like a reggae, dance hall, Spanish fucking house music fucking
Mhm.
playlist, this alternative shit. And I was going through and I'm like, okay, Drake has this song, this song, this song. Okay, I could take all these. And I went to Kendrick's and I'm like, Kendrick only has like straight like rap songs. Like he doesn't have anything that's out of the box, like dance holly or like none of that. And I went to J. Cole, the same shit. I was like, nothing really like dance holly, reggae, like nothing that's out of the hip hop category. And I was like, damn, like, does this take away from them as artists? Like, as artists, not rappers, but like as artists, as appealing to a mass group of people, does this take away from that? And I'm like, low key, it kind of does. Like, if you just don't really care for rap, like them not making other songs, it's kind of like, but I don't see Kendrick or J. Cole stepping out of that box. I feel like they're locked into that box. Like, rap, rap, backpack rap type shit. I don't see them making. I think it'll be weird for Kendrick to drop a dance hall song now, or a reggae song, or a house music song. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like that'd be weird. Same thing with J. Cole. I feel like it
Yeah.
would just be weird.
Shit is weird for Drake. At first, people were like, "What the fuck? Like, what is this?"
Why is he
You know what
rapping
I
in
mean?
this accent?
Yeah, like what is this kind of music? Like why is he like this is not what he does. So I mean the people that it appealed to in the beginning, I think you still like that's just their style. Now I think Kendrick definitely dropped like music that was outside of the ordinary as far as like the music that he normally drops.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, you know, some of it was poetic. You got songs like Crown Me, I think it's called. Or Crown, whatever that shit's called.
Crown, yeah.
Yeah, Crown, and then you have a song like Die Hard, and you have a song like Silent Hill, and you have a
Yeah.
song like N95. So it's like all in different ranges. Cause like I would argue that Die Hard is kind of like a kind of like a dancey, kind of like upbeat,
I'll
like you
give
kind
it
of just
pop.
vibe to it.
I'm pretty sure I'll consider it like pop, like poppy. That's
Mm,
definitely a radio.
maybe.
That was supposed to be like a radio hit for sure. Like
Yeah,
that was a
just I
radio
mean,
song.
just like in the performance, like the way that he performed the song, like it was like
Mm-hmm.
four girls in like these like luscious robes, and they were like red and white, and they were just like walking down. They was hitting like the smutty dance, just walking like this to the beat, just hitting that shit. It was just hitting that shit, and then everybody in the crowd was like, "Hey, hey, hey!" And then like you have Silent Hill, and I feel like Silent Hill is still like not something that he normally does, like the way he was rapping in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of just like a playful, like, you know, pick my daughter up, like just like a whatever kind of
Yeah.
rap, you know what I'm saying? And then he just let Kodak shine. So, I mean, I feel like the only songs that are typical of him, well, I'm not gonna say only because there's a lot of them, but it's like uh Count Me Out, N95, the first song, United in Grief, like shit like that, where he was really just like spitting. It was just poetry, like he's just rapping.
Yeah.
Savior. You have that song at the end with Tanner Hill. I forgot what that shit's called, but yeah. I mean, I totally understand what you mean. Now, J. Cole, definitely. Well, nah, the majority of his shit is still like rappy,
Rap.
rappy. But like then when he did like start, because he didn't really have nothing that's like you could just like dance to, like something somebody wants to do to like to hit them folks or fucking stiff hips to. Like he don't have no shit
Yeah.
that is like that.
Nothing.
So
I mean,
that's
is it
cool.
the? I wonder if it's the same thing with the underground scene, Denzel. Is it the same shit? Like these underground artists stick to one sound, one unique sound, or they try to?
Most change after a couple years, but like Gulavelli, for instance. Ryan know who that is. He's a rapper that I listen to, but Pete Gould, in my opinion, was when he was Gould. When he was Gould Lish. When he was to Gulavelli, like he just switched to something else entirely. Like it's not like the same shit. But some of his new shit does capture that old school Gould. I think he going back to his old sound because I think he's finally realizing. I don't know why it took him this long. That his old shit, the old way he was rapping, was getting him views and clout. Like that shit was that was his shit. That's why I was like, yo, where he dropping? And that was the case. But like he's still doing that screaming metal. I ain't gonna say bullshit because some people like that shit. I ain't gonna call it no bullshit.
I mean, if it's bullshit, do you say that? The fuck?
But yeah,
Stay how you feel, man.
yeah,
For real.
that's one. X kind of did the same thing, but X never returned back to how he used to rap. So like he lost me. I let the world have him. I'll send him off to the streets. Like, you got it, X.
God damn.
Let the masses have you.
I
But,
never like when X sang, bro. Like that shit would piss me off. Cause it's like it like his singing would be like it would be like garble. Like he'd be like, oh, like he would he would just take his voice and just like make just sounds like. I think the only song he had that was good when he sang.
The little thing when he used to do it with his
Yeah. I think the only song that he had that was like good where he sang to me was what's that song called? The question mark song? I'm talking about. The who am I? Someone that's afraid to let
Sad.
go. Yeah, sad. Yeah, that shit. That's on that album. Yeah, sad. I feel like it's the only song that I like that he was singing. But like during the hook, like it's good. But once he goes into the chorus was kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. It was weak.
I fuck with sad.
I mean, the song's not bad, but like, what the fuck are you doing singing on this sad ass shit like that?
What happened to sipping tea in your hood? What the fuck is up? What happened to that?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to.
I was
change.
really eager to see like where the fuck X was gonna go next. Like I wanted to see his artistry like transcend. I feel like out of all the underground artists that came up with him, X had the most potential out of everybody.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, we know that.
I think 21 Savage low key got X's wave. I think X would probably be above 21 Savage now if he was still alive. I think so.
I was just thinking about that because I think 21 he improved so much. Like, I wanted to listen to him and be like, why the fuck are y'all like banging y'all heads to this weak ass fucking music? I've said this on a different episode, but that shit was weak, bro. It was like No Heart is not fucking hard. That song is ass. It's mid as shit. It's mid at best. That shit is not live. Like the peak at his improvement, like the turning point in his career, it has to be when Bank Account came out. When he dropped Bank Account, that song is still fire today. Like to this day, Bank Account is still fire. Like I still listen to I Got 1, 2, 3, 4, or like Shooters Ready to Gun You Down. Don't say it, Denzel. I know what you're thinking, but don't say it. Anyway, when I heard that, I was like this shit is fire. Like it's still good to me. It's still good. I'll never get tired of that. And then he dropped X with Future, and he was just taking off. Like then he was growing. Like his music was getting a lot better, in my opinion. Now I feel like X probably would have had that momentum a lot earlier than he did. But I mean, it just is what it is. Do y'all think that Uzi's in the box? Or do you think he kind of does things differently?
That's a great fucking question. I feel like Uzi did kind of box himself in though. Like I know he's trying to do like the whole like, let me drop I Just Wanna Rock and let me drop all these. I mean, that snippet came out for At the Gates with Drake. That shit's a step in the right direction, but like
Mm-hmm.
that pink and what was it? The red and white mixtape he dropped. I didn't like that shit. The red plus white, I didn't like that shit.
There's only one good song on there, and it's for fun. I don't know if you know that song.
Yeah.
That's the only good song on that shit. Everything else was trash. The other 3 tracks they were weak. I'm not gonna hold
But I
you.
feel like with Uzi, like, cause he did have that hiatus too, where he just didn't between what Love Is Rage 2 and Eternal Take. And
Mm-hmm.
Eternal Take wasn't even that good either.
Yeah, it was
Like,
okay.
I don't know. Like Uzi kind of did just box himself in that one sound, and now people just want to hear the next fucking whatever Exo Tour Life, whatever got him on. Like people want to hear music like that. Like
Yeah.
I Just Want to Rock though was lit. People are calling that the Philly national anthem or whatever the fuck they talking about. Is Dreams and Nightmares better than I Just Want to Rock? And it's like, whoa, those are
Damn.
two different
Yeah.
songs. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, it is standard to Philly, like the music he's producing now, like the hip dance shit. Like that's Philly
Yeah.
shit. So it's not like he's straying far away from, where he comes from, but like I don't know. We'll see. I Just Want to Rock is cool. Even though he
Yeah.
only says like three lines, like the fucking beat carries the fuck out of him. But
Yeah.
I want to know what's on the rise though. What's really on the rise?
what?
That came from SoundCloud. That's on the rise. Fucking Detroit music, Detroit scam music.
Detroit music.
That shit
I'm
starting
not
to bust
familiar.
its way in. It's starting to get in, bro. The
Is that
producers,
Glorilla?
Not Glorilla. That's not. Nah, that's not. Yeah, that's not even the same type
Where the,
of sound.
where the
bro.
fuck where the fuck is he
You ever
from,
heard of
bro?
RX Poppy? You ever heard of him? No, probably not.
No.
You will in a couple years. You will.
I
in a
hope
couple
not.
years. Yeah, y'all will. Like how X was. It's another one.
He says another one. Let's
It's
see
another
about
one.
that.
It's
Let's
gonna
see about that.
like he's heading the charge on that. Like, and that whole sound is like making its way through like SoundCloud. But at this point, like it's only a matter of time for it breaks in the mainstream. And then get heading that charge is RX Poppy. Like he's like or RX Rock Nation. Like both of those two people,
Let's
like
see.
they like at the tip top of that shit.
You said his
But-
name is RX Rock Nation. Can he even have that name?
Yeah. That's a
Some
lawsuit.
people, some people can, but it's a SoundCloud shit. But RX Poppy is like the head honcho though.
RX Poppy. Huh.
Yeah, that man got the Detroit shit down. Like that man be all off beat. The beats be hitting though. Beats be hitting, but he be all off
He
beat.
has a Detroit sound, but he was born in New York.
Mm.
Hmm.
Hey man,
Stealing other people's waves, huh?
Hey,
I wanted
but
to
here's
say
the
this
thing,
real
though.
quick.
He did
Go
it the
ahead.
best. Like that's the
He did
thing.
it
He did it the best. It's like niggas in Detroit, man. That's a lot of niggas in the chat. Like, you're not from Detroit. What the band? I was like, I mean, niggas in Detroit ain't putting out numbers like him. So obviously,
ASAP did the same thing. He took the Houston sound and brought it to New York and whatever.
yeah.
New York
Because niggas
thing.
talking about this some New York shit. Like, nigga, that's Houston.
Yeah.
He said Rocky. He just brought it up
Yeah.
there.
That's true. Hey man, I feel like all artists, like their fan base supports them because they have like a specific sound though. Like nobody listens to Travis and says, "Damn, when this nigga gonna drop a pop song?" You know what I'm saying? Like Travis
Yeah.
got a particular sound. I think there's only a few artists that kind of just like bounce from different sounds and they just don't really care, or like not that they don't really care, they just like to have fun with their music. And I think Jalil's one of them. I think DC the Don is another, even though he's like underground. He does a lot. Sometimes he'll rap like hard, like just on hard aggressive ass beats with kick, and then sometimes he'll sing and he'll sound like Trippie Redd. I think Juice WRLD was one of them for sure, because Juice WRLD would like sometimes he'd be on like X or Ski Mask type of timing, and sometimes he'll be like heavy with lyricism and flow, and sometimes he'll freestyle, sometimes he'll sing, and so I think
Yeah.
he's another one of those. Thug is definitely another one of those. Like he's a lot of different sounds on like Slime Life. Is that two? I don't remember. And then even on the newest album, not the newest one, because the newest one is Punk, but the one before that had like all the YSL members on it. They
Yeah.
got them locked up.
What slime
Oh,
language?
yeah, it's
I
3.
forgot what number.
I think
3.
it's 3. I think it's 3. Yeah, because that's the one that got Ski on it, and it also has like Slatty on it. Slatty is the first track, and it got Get Fucked Up on there with what's dude name that did
Get fucked up.
um god damn, I be forgetting names real, but Sheck West. There you go. It got Sheck West on it. I don't listen to him at all, by the way.
Sheck West fell the fuck off. After Mo Bamba fell the fuck off.
Damn, he was on
Completely.
Stick.
He was on Stick. That was rare. I don't know how the fuck they got Sheck West on there. I don't know where the fuck they found him at because Travis kind of just dropped him off. Travis took Don Toliver and ran with it, and Don Toliver is like arguably like a more melodic Travis Scott. I'm not gonna lie, more sing-songy Travis Scott. He does it a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of prefer Don Toliver over Travis. I like Travis rapping without the autotune. That's the Travis I like. That's the Birds in the Trap Travis. Before he got all
Birds
that
in the
heavy ass
Trap.
autotune. Yeah, Birds in the Trap Travis. That's my favorite album from Travis. I was spinning the fuck out of that shit. I forgot when that came. I think that came out like 2016. I was spinning that bitch
Damn,
on rotation. Every song, no skips.
I was late. I was late to the Travis wave. I'm not gonna say I just now started liking him because I had songs like Wake Up in the past. I had Yosemite. I had certain stuff on my phone, but I'm just now starting to appreciate his sound. But I like songs like Astro Thunder, like 5% 10. I like that sound. That kind of like really chill, like not doing too much melodic
Yeah.
sound. I like his sound in that one song Trance on the Metro Boomin album.
Mm-hmm.
Trance. He has another song. I think it's called Umbrella or Raindrop. It's called Raindrop, and I like that kind of sound from Travis. And I think he's really unique with because I feel like nobody's really doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean it's just like the DaBaby effect. You know, you hear songs all the time and it's just like, oh, it sounds the same. When it's really just like that's just how the rapper raps. That's just how they flow. It's not the same kind of music at all. It's just rapping like really fast and on beat.
Literally the same thing. K-Von sounded pretty much the same on every song. Just the beats carry.
Fine.
But like, it's a crib. That's a rock. That's vibe flow. Like,
do that on the camera. Put your mask on. Fine.
This is that nigga sound. But nobody talk about. Like, you can't talk about DaBaby without like it just gloss over Von. Like Von did some like you did the exact same
shit. Yes. I listened to Don't Play That. Like, bruh. This is probably the most country like white dude I know. This man Ben, bro. This man Ben has blue eyes. Like he's got like dirty blonde hair. He's always surfing and fishing and shit. And, like he got a Jeep with a big ass fishing pole in that shit. He's a fishing license, lifetime license. He's like, yo, can I play a song, bro? And I was like, sure. I gave him my phone. He played that. He played Don't Play That, bro. He played that, and I heard the dun, 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 dun. I was like, okay, this shit kind of smooth. And then Vaughn came on. I don't play that. I washed my hands with that AJ. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, what you know about this shit? But listening to that song, I was thinking like, damn, this flow is kind of hard. Then I listened to oh my god, Still Trapping with Dirk and Vaughn, and I was like, this nigga rap the same in this song too. And I think I listened to one other song, it was like a snippet, and I was like, this nigga sounds the same in every song. Every single track is rapping the same. I wouldn't be surprised if we were saying the same thing.
I'm dead.
But he dope,
like he dope, but it's just like the overall flow is like the same in all of Von's shit. Like this is how he actually took it and ran with it. But it's just like because everybody got Von. They ain't finna say that. They're gonna be like, nah, he was a legend. He was a GOAT. That nigga can rap though. He can rap, but it's just he had the same flow. Like get off the baby.
We throw that term out a little too frequently for these rappers. They're the GOAT. They're legends. It's like, hold on now. Hold on now.
Yeah.
Hey. I don't know. What's his name? The No Jumper guy.
Adam 22.
He was like, yeah, X is arguably like Tupac. I'm like, whoa, hold on now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Terrell.
That's a little much.
Like, don't disrespect.
That is a little much.
Relax,
That is a little much.
I fuck with X too. I fuck with X heavy, but he's not Tupac. I'm sorry. He is not
I understand Pac. He had like, you know what I'm saying, an influence, a cult following, but he was not like Pac. Hold on. Now.
Yeah, relax.
Chill out. But to switch
gears
a little bit.
Hold on real quick before we switch. Can we say that same thing for the older rappers though? Like, isn't
What,
that
that they're
just a
not
new
legends?
thing? No, it's a new thing to have a unique sound all the time or to try different things because the older rappers they pretty much had a niche and they stuck to it too. Like
Yeah,
the Pops, Nas, shit, 50 Cent. I mean, 50 always kind of made like bouncy music, never in like hard rap. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And like The Game, Lil Wayne, really. I mean, nah, Wayne definitely experimented. He
yeah.
experimented
He
his
Yeah,
ass
did.
yeah,
off.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
he experimented his ass off. But like, you know what I mean? Like the hip hop, like the legends as we would call them. I can't really think of my Mount Rushmore right now. But like Biggie, Pac, Snoop Dogg, like the Dre, all those sounds, I feel like it's similar. They always rap similarly. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah,
really like lyricism and wordplay and really just making things stretch to fit, like things that don't really rhyme, making it rhyme, being clever with your words. Pac usually had a message. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say he was as good of a rapper as like Biggie or something like that. But
yeah,
his music, like I feel like it could be played anywhere. It was like radio bops for real. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But I feel
So
like Pac didn't, and Pac and Biggie didn't have the opportunity to have their sound evolve. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like they just got cut short. But
yeah,
Jay kind of evolved. Jay Z doesn't rap the
hmm
same as he rapped before.
not at all.
Nas, I haven't heard Nas project.
Me
Nah,
either.
right? No, Nas made a banger like last year. Like he made a song in New York. It was with all of the young. He made one with what's his name, Fabio Foreign and somebody else. He made one with Fabio and who the fuck else? It was some other dudes. ASAP
Chef
Ferg.
G.
Nah,
About to
ASAP
start.
Ferg. It was ASAP Ferg was in that bitch too. The fuck is the name of that song?
Damn, that's tough.
I
Shit,
know
I
he was
wrote.
nominated for a Grammy recently for his albums.
Man,
Like his albums
fuck
have
it,
been
man. I'm on a
Grammy
computer.
Yeah, look it up. Look it
Grammy
up.
nominated.
Yeah, that shit. He did a song with ASAP Ferg and Fabio Foreign. And it was somebody else, and it was
Bro,
like
ASAP
cars.
Ferg. Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
It was like the video had like cars in it, so you see cars.
Spicy.
Yeah, I
ASAP
think.
Ferg, Fabio Foreign, yeah, Nas.
Yeah, that shit was
This nigga
hard.
got blue. His man has dark cyan hair. ASAP Ferg, bro. Damn,
ASAP Ferg. Hey,
that man can
him and
rap too.
Rocky,
I like his sound.
him and Rocky were like the only. Him, Rocky, and Yams were just the only three to come out of
Yeah,
ASAP. Everybody else, we don't give a fuck. Bari made V-Lone, and then he had allegations thrown at him, and now nobody gives a fuck about him. So,
true.
hey, man. To switch gears, I don't even know where we're switching now. I don't want to make it heavy music topic. I'm running out of time, low key. All right, let's talk about the Florida gas situation real quick, just to set some light for our Florida listeners, and then we'll get into the what would you do's, and then we'll just wrap the episode.
Bro, I woke up this morning. Actually, fuck waking up. After I got off last night, Terrell, I did not go to sleep. I was supposed to leave at like 2:30, 3 o'clock to go get some gas because I was getting close to E. But I ended up staying up because I was like watching a whole bunch of shit on fighting and like UFC and the one league. And it was like 5 o'clock, and I was like, bro, I'm not finna. No, bro. People are starting to wake up. Let me go get some gas. So I was like, I pulled up to the gas station that's like right across the street from us. And I was like, bro, is this shit that easy? There's no bags on the pumps. There's only 2 cars there. I was like, bro, I'm just a fucking genius. Like, I'm really gifted. I was like, thank you, God, because I'm gifted as fuck. I put my card in. I started putting in my membership number. You know what I'm saying? This lady walked by with her son. I see her, she's holding like a red canister. I was like, well, first of all, why the fuck are you hogging all the gas? Second of all, the lady's talking to me. She's like, is there gas in that one? So then it clicked in my head. I was like, wait, there might not be gas in here. And I was like, shit, I don't know. I'm finna find out. And she kind of like chuckled. And she's like, okay. So then I'm like, all right. I took the shit out. I put it in my car. The levers is doing this. I'm just pulling the lever. Nothing's happening. I'm like, oh, hell
Damn.
nah. So then I put it back. I turned it off. I clicked cancel. I was like, fuck it. I went down the street. I went to the Cumberland because Cumberland was supposed to have gas. Brittany said they had gas yesterday. That shit did not have gas. There's bags and caution tape everywhere. Went down the street to the 7-Eleven. No gas. It was bags everywhere. Went down the street. Chevron. Bags on that bitch. And I was like, all right.
God,
I went back to the
damn.
mobile because I saw more cars there at the actual station. So I was like, okay, they might have gas now. Nothing. So this was like maybe in a matter of 10 minutes. Then I decided to make the right out of the mobile, go down the street to the Wawa. And I was like, Wawa should have gas because nobody be getting gas from fucking Wawa. So I was like, Wawa will have gas. So as I'm getting to the like intersection, Wawa's on my left. There's another gas station. There's another mobile on my right. I see people at the mobile. So I was like, the mobile gotta have gas. Because there's like a lady standing at the pump. You know what I'm saying? And she wouldn't be standing out there like a goofy if there was no gas coming out of the actual like canister. So I mean, not the canister, the gun, the pump, whatever. So I decided to go to Wawa, right? And I see a whole bunch of people. I see this dude bending over, breaking his fucking back with the canister, trying to untie it, like unscrew it, and put the pump in there. So I was like, oh yeah, there's gas here. So I get out casually. 2 people pull up behind me. I get out, hit my little stretch. I was like, ugh, that shit only took 15 minutes. I mean, sure, my gas light came on, but it only took me 15 minutes. So I'm there. I did my little number. I'm just leaning against the car, like just leaning like this, chilling. I'm just looking around, looking at everybody. I'm just relaxing. I'm like, I'm about to get this gas and go home and go to sleep. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. But I know people that have like really been in traffic for some fucking gas. Like
I've seen
10,
it
12 cars.
TL.
Nah, bro.
Not
That's
me.
dead.
So what's going
Me
on with
either.
the gas down there?
I mean, all right, I'll break down the situation before I get into my story. So recently, we've had these crazy ass, like random ass storms that just bring a bunch of fucking rain. So a lot of like, thankfully down here we didn't flood, but like north, like Fort Lauderdale and up, flooded. The fucking airport was flooded to the point where they had to close the airport. Motherfuckers could not fly in. There was water in the airport on the runway. That shit looked like a fucking ocean. So what happened was the flooding got so bad to where they were getting the gas, like they were refueling the tankers. That area got flooded to the point where they couldn't go and get gas. So there was low key like a gas shortage here. And that's what happened. Now I think the flooding kind of stopped. It hasn't been raining that much down here. I don't know about where Rod is at, but down here it's been sunny as fuck, hot as shit. Sun's out, not a cloud in the goddamn sky right now. But that's what happened pretty much. But the effects, we're still feeling the effects now, which is crazy because the rain kind of stopped a couple of days ago. I mean, it was raining like crazy like the other night, like 3 a.m. type shit. Fucking, I thought the roof was about to come off this bitch. But my fucking shit happened like a little bit after the rain started. Like I had got home, I was like, all right, I had like 50 miles. I was going home. I'm like, I'll just get gas. In my head, I was like, I'll get gas by the house because it makes more fucking sense. I don't want to get gas up here by the mall because whatever. I was like, fine, I'll just get it by the house. Live right next to the 7-Eleven. So whoop-de-woo, I get down here at like 40 miles to my tank. No, 30. I have 30 when I got down here. I was like, all right, I'm good. Cool. Go to the 7-Eleven. I just see bags everywhere. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right, I'll go down the street to the Circle K. Not my favorite, but I'll go to the Circle K. Went to the Circle K, bags. I was like, bruh. At this point, my car doesn't even say like however many miles left. That shit just says low. That shit just says low. I'm like, oh hell no, we about to run out of gas. I was like, bruh, do I go home? I had to open in the morning. I do not want to get gas in the morning. I'm like, I want to go to the fucking ratchet ass, hood ass 7-Eleven that's down the street from my house, which is crazy because it's night and day. Like you can go to this I can go to this 7-Eleven right here next to my house at any point in the day, any point at night, and I'll feel safe. I go to the one down there when the sun is setting. I'm like, nah, this shit's sketchy as fuck. And I pulled up there. There was hella cars there. I didn't have to wait in no line. Pulled up. I was like, I'm out pumping my shit. I hear this homeless man tweaking. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, all right, bro. Keep your composure. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not new to this. I've been in the 7-Eleven before. I've been inside the 7-Eleven before.
Me too. Plenty of times.
I'm not new to this shit. Just keep your composure. Don't make no eye contact. We good. You feel what I'm saying? Just make sure you know what the fuck is going on around you. You feel what I'm saying? Just like that. Head on a swivel. Pump my shit. I'm not even gonna fill this bitch up. I want to get out of here, bro. I have fucking people looking at me. I'm like, yeah, let me get up out of here. But there's like a bunch of like Hispanic people around me. Like that area is not just, the hood. You feel what I'm saying? Like there's white people there, Hispanic people there. But I was just like, bro, I just hate going to that 7-Eleven. Of course, that's the one that has gas, not the, the Waterstone, your neighborhood friendly 7-Eleven. I had to go down here to get gas, but.
And it's just down the street, and it's so much. It is night and day. It's so much more different.
It's
The
night and day.
intersection just is so much safer. Like I'd rather walk to that one in the dark, like than
Yeah.
go to that one. It's just like the one on 137th and Moody is just like, God damn, what the
Yeah.
fuck? What the fuck is
This
going on
shit
out here?
is
It's potholes
it's
every
so-
goddamn where.
It's so crazy how night and day it really is, though. Like, there's like a fucking invisible line that just cuts it out. And it's
Yeah.
like, bro. But not to say that this one doesn't have like its problems too, because I've definitely been in there and they called the cops on some homeless people and they showed up in like 3 minutes. I was like,
Yeah.
that's how you know we in that area, that right area, because
Oh,
let it have been the other one down there. That shit would have took 30 minutes. Motherfuckers would have ran out with half the 7-Eleven before
this
they got
fucking
there.
Squishmallow just nutted, bro. I gotta clean this shit up. This shit just nutted, bro. Damn. I'll be right back. y'all can get
fuck?
y'all can get started. This is a
God
Squishmallow.
damn.
What the hell? Oh my god!
Oh my goodness. What the fuck? Hey man, if you made it to this part of the podcast, then we echo it in Raj shit. If you made it this far, drop some raindrops in the comment section so we know. Cause this man has something going on over there. I don't know what the fuck that was.
God damn!
Hey, I made that a TikTok for sure. What else was I gonna say? Oh, the fucking. All right, so the situation with the gas is still going on. It happened as of yesterday. It's still like me and Khalil were out. We went to watch the Super Mario movie. I was like, cool, whatever. I'm like, bro, I want Raising Cane's. Like, we didn't eat nothing in the movie theater because we're kind of late. I was like, I don't want to get no damn snacks and then sit there and miss part of the movie. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. We'll eat after. So boom, the Raising Cane's down here is next to a fucking gas station, and there's like 3 entrances. There's only 3 entrances to this Raising Cane's, and the fucking gas station shares those same entrances. So we go there. I'm like, Khalil, there's a fucking line. I'm like, is Raising Cane's even open? First of all, I'm looking at Raising Cane's. I'm driving. I'm like, Raising Cane's looks kind of dark. Khalil's like, no, there's a car in the driveway. I was like, or in the drive-thru. I was like, oh, you're right, there is. And I'm looking. I'm like, this line of cars goes around the fucking shopping center. I'm like, bro. I'm all right. Let me see if I can finesse. There's another fucking entrance. Bro, that whole shopping center was clogged the fuck up for this fucking one little ass gas station. I was like, Khalil. Khalil was like, why don't we just get out and walk? I was like, Khalil, I don't want to walk in there, bro. You know how many people are probably just walking into this Raising Cane's? For the drive-thru to be empty, motherfuckers have to be walking into this shit still. I was like, I don't want to wait in no fucking line. This right. I want to like wait in a line for real. Like the drive-thru was empty, but there was no way for me to get in there. And like that gas station was full. This gas station again, the 7-Eleven full, Circle K down the street full, Chevron. I'm like, God damn, y'all motherfuckers really need gas like that? Like shit. I was like, look at these fat ass motherfuckers won't let me get in fucking line for my goddamn Raising Cane's, bro. Like, they got this shit back the fuck up for some fucking gas. Had to settle for fucking McDonald's, and then they fucked up the order. We didn't realize till we got home. Like, Khalil's like, ain't no way they messed up my order. And we were waiting for 15 minutes out there. Ain't no way they messed up my order. I was like, the whole time they forgot this man's nuggets. He was like, oh yeah, I'm about to starve. I was like, bro, we just can't catch no fucking break, bro. Can't get Raising Cane's. Tried to stall for some time to go to this new Target that's down here. Like, let's look around the Target. Maybe the line would die down. Went through that Target was nice as shit. Went through that Target, came back out, the line was still there. I was like, bro, we just gotta get fucking McDonald's, bro. Whole time, like, there's lines everywhere.
Oh yeah, I'm about to start.
I'm about to start. I was like, I feel so bad. Like, you want the rest of my fries, bro? Because I'm good. But yeah, man. Hopefully this shit gets fixed soon because I'm reapproaching that E again and I don't want to go fill up gas. Like, I'm at like a little bit over a quarter tank, which that's like the next couple of days. But I'm not trying to wait in no goddamn line for no fucking gas. That shit will piss me off, bro.
Hey, just go early in the morning, bro.
Going. I might have to go like 6 a.m. type shit. To wake up at the crack of dawn, get in that bitch. Actually, no, because then like the school traffic will be there.
Yeah,
I'll go in the middle of the night.
Yeah, middle of the
4
night.
o'clock.
Go at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. It's like 4. 5 is like when people start waking up. Like everybody's
Yeah.
sleeping at like 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? So I would go at that
Yeah.
time.
We'll spin around. I'll see. I'll see. But you kind of waste more gas looking for gas stations now than just sitting in a goddamn line. But hey, man. All right. What would you do? The work edition. The work edition. I thought about these recently. Maybe we can add some to this, but I only got like 4 of them. So let's see. Let's see what we can do here. All right. What would you do if you caught? All right. Let's say you have a coworker. Y'all hit it off. Y'all best friends. That's your work buddy. Cool. What would you do if you caught your friend stealing on the job? This is your best friend. This is your man. Just like if me and Rod, what would you do if you caught me stealing?
My manager?
You are a sales associate.
Hey, don't get caught, King.
Hey, bro.
I ain't finna
Your
snitch
ass
on you,
get
though.
caught, I'm snitching. But so I don't lose my job. But hey man, grab me some shit too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this job.
What you doing?
Hey, I seen it. I seen that before. I mean, I don't. Hey, just don't get caught.
Yeah.
I mean, what can you do?
Like damn, oh you
Manager?
took those shoe cleaners? I mean, so what? The fuck?
Manager.
You're like, what am I
Stealing.
like what is that gonna do for me? You get fired and now I don't have a friend. Like who the fuck cares? Like
Has that? Oh well, Denzel said he's dealt with that before. I've kind of had that situation happen at Foot Locker, and it was kind of like I think it was before Rod. I think it was like right before Rod, because I don't think Rod was there. But like it was in that same Foot Locker, the Southland Mall Foot Locker. I was in the back, and this when Raquel was there and Phil was there and all that. And I was like, I was looking for like some Hirachis. I'm like, damn, like we're missing a 10.5 in this one. I was like, damn, we're missing a 10.5 in this one too. This one we had the scanners too. So I was scanning shit. I was like, damn, it says we have a 10.5 here, 10.5 in this color, a 10.5 in these Jordans, 10.5 over here. I'm like, damn, all these shoes are missing the same size. And the stock guy at the time
you
was
talking about Joel?
Joel. Yeah, Joel.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Were you
Okay,
there
yeah,
for
man.
that? You were
Nah,
there for
but
that, right?
Charles told me the story.
Oh yeah, I was like, bro, all these sizes are missing, and this man keeps coming in with these fresh ass shoes. I'm like, I asked him one day, I was like, yo, where you got those navy blue Hirachis? He's like, oh, they're a gift from like my uncle or whatever. I'm like, look, Raquel, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I feel like a 10.5 is missing in all these shoes, bro, and something has to be going on. I'm not gonna say who I think it is, but something has to be going on. She was like, who wears a 10.5 in here? I was like, just pay attention. There's not too many 10.5s in here because I don't wear no damn 10.5. Rod doesn't wear no 10.5. Charles doesn't wear no 10.5. There's somebody in here that wears a 10.5. I'm not gonna say nothing. So she looked around. She was like, okay, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. It's Joel. I was like, all right, bet. So I left it at that. I went on vacation. I remember this because I was with Caitlin. We went to fucking Orlando and I was gone for like a week. She calls me in the middle of my vacation. She's like, Joel got fired. I was like, holy shit. That was fast as fuck. She was like, yeah, the lady came by. I forgot her name. The
The
LP
Grim Reaper
lady.
Leslie.
Leslie, the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, I know about Leslie.
She came through, looked at all the transactions, or looked at all the camera footage. He admitted to it, and that was it. He dipped. He was supposed to give the shoes back, never did. He was a cool person. I was cool with him, and I was just like, bro, like how the fuck, like low key, that is low key disrespectful. Like I want to say I got him there, but like he was at the Kids Foot Locker at Southland Mall. When Raquel asked me, who do you want to take from here? Because I'm taking you. Like, who else should we take? I was like, take Phil and take Joel. I was like, take them both because we're gonna need them over there. Because Southland Foot Locker was a shit show. I was like, just take them. And then I was training him and all of that. And I was like, bro, you gonna like low key? I found that disrespectful. I was like, bro, this man really gonna steal? Like, after all this shit we rigged up for you so you could be here, and I'm sitting here going out my way to train you and give you advice and tell you all this shit, and you gonna steal? I was like, bro, that's low key kind of disrespectful. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Now there's no hard feelings. Fuck it, because I don't even work there no more. I think I follow him on Instagram still. He follows me. Like, cool, whatever. Like, but like low key at the time, I felt disrespected. I was like, damn, bro. Like, I really went out my way for this man, and I think he's a lot older than me. A lot older, because I think at the time I was like 22, 23, I want to say 22. Like 22. He was like 25, 26, I think. So I was like, this is low key disrespectful. Like my ego, I was like, yeah, this is low key disrespect. You just disrespected the fuck out of me. Like, but it's water under the bridge now. Fuck or kill. Damn, the name dropped her and everything.
Yeah.
But has there been a situation after that? After I left? Like that or no?
No, I don't think anybody else was stealing. And if it was just like, well, it's not stealing, but it's like when shit's pennied out and it's like, bro, you want this? Take it. And I was like, all right,
Oh,
cool.
yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, so
Denzel,
there was
do you
no
have a story
situation
for
like
that?
Yeah, like one of my. I ain't gonna say too much 'cause I still work there. I don't get nobody in trouble. But basically,
Okay.
Ain't nobody watching this podcast, man.
someone would come in. Let's just say they come in. They'll be like, "Oh, you got some? Y'all got the taco seasoning? Oh, right in her purse like a gangster." I was like, "Okay." Cameras right there. Be like, "I don't care. Just be taking shit." I'd be
Golly.
like, you G'd up, cause I've been working at
Couldn't be me.
Walgreens for going on 3 years. I ain't never touched nothing in there that ain't mine. I don't got to. Like, I get paid. Like, they pay me enough. So it's like, I have no reason to. I ain't never fucking hungry. I ain't never like hurting for shit. So maybe in my Dollar Tree days I could understand, but like now it's like I don't have.
Yeah. Dollar Tree days, I definitely would have caught me something or two.
Man,
Oh,
fuck Dollar
yeah.
Tree.
Them chips.
Dollar
them
Tree's
chips.
probably like, yeah. Dollar Tree look
Sometimes
like
you had to
shit.
grab a thing of chips, but like what you doing? Like zeroing this out. Like yeah, I think there's a hole in it.
Just eating that shit. Munching
I
that
think
shit.
there's a hole in it.
Yeah, it's about to be a hole in this shit in a second. What'd you say? No, nothing. I'm just zeroing it out. You got
No
crumbs
Dollar
on your mouth
Tree.
and shit.
No Dollar Tree I've
Bro.
been to has been the slightest presentable. I'm not gonna lie, that shit just looks like shit every time I walk in that bitch. And I'll walk in that bitch different weeks, and it's the same shit on the same fucking shelves. I'm like, they don't fucking restock none of this shit. I remember my ex was like, yeah, we could get like a lot of shit here. I'm like, no, the fuck, you know how old some of this shit probably is? Like, none of this shit look like it get recycled. Like, this shit just look like it just sits there and just molds the
I
fuck
ain't gonna
up
lie,
until some
you do
dumbass
gotta
gets
check
it.
you do gotta check the expiration date. But when I was working there, like they moved it. It's just that some things like people didn't touch, like the fucking the milk that we sell. Well, not we, cause I don't want that bitch no more. But that carton milk that
Yeah.
shit open and then it starts like going away. But last year that what's to call it milk? I don't know what to call it, but it's in a carton. It's not in a
In the
gallon
gallon of
jug.
in the
plastic.
fridge. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, it's not in the fridge. It's just in a carton. But yeah, nobody ever buys them shits. And then when people buy them, like 9 times out of 10, they be like, "Oh, this is expired." I was like, "No one ever fucking buys those shits.
God damn.
No one ever
bro.
buys those shits." It be some old lady like,
Hey,
yeah,
shut them shits down.
well, like I took a sip and it tasted horrible, and then I checked the date and it said 2017 and it's 2019. I was like, well, shit. No one ever buys
shit
them.
That shit should have got fined and shut the fuck down.
Yeah,
Health
health
buys
inspector,
this
yo.
No one
Get
buys
his
this
ass.
shit.
Alright,
It's
damn.
like normally if I'm working on a certain section, I'll check the expiration date just to make sure that don't happen. But like that particular section, like I don't work that section, so it's like I couldn't be the one to like save like the customers from that shit. Like someone else worked it.
Yeah.
And as I suspected, he wasn't really doing shit. He's doing whatever he wanted to do, and he's doing other shit. Cause they'll
I'm
have you
dead.
juggling all this. That's David Dollar Tree. They'll have you juggle all these different aisles to fix and all that, and they'll be like, "You got 4 hours to do this shit." Like it's 13 aisles in the back, and they'll be like, "Yeah, we need 6 of these done in 4 hours." But you gotta do the whole aisle. Like you gotta face the whole aisle. You gotta get anything that doesn't belong in any aisle, put it in a cart, and then you need to work that all at the end of it within 4 hours. So it's like not only do I gotta do 6 aisles, I gotta get anything that don't belong in 6 aisles, put it in the cart. Cart gonna be big as fuck. Might be 2 carts. Then I gotta put that shit up before I leave. So then you gotta micromanage even more. So it's like what you really telling me is do 2 aisles, fill up 2 carts, finish those 2 carts, and then it's time to go because that's all it's getting done in 4
Hell
hours.
no.
Like, they
Hell
be
no.
wilding. So it's like I'm not
Yeah.
even mad at Buddy for that because it's like that's what they do. So it's like that's probably why
Yeah.
he never got to it. So it's just like
Some
Hey,
shit.
man. The next one. what would you do? Let's say we all sales associates in our respective jobs. We see that our manager is trying to make a move on this new hire that's a minor. Like he really trying to, you know what I'm saying, do some shit with that. What would you do as a sales associate? Would you not bat an eye? Would you, you know what I'm saying? Would you be like, you know what? I'm calling fucking HR on your bitch ass. I don't like you the fuck anyways, bitch. You didn't let me have that one weekend off. Fuck you.
It depends on your relationship with the manager.
Yeah, because if I'm cool with him, which I've seen this plenty of times too, this
That's
fucking
why I've asked.
sucks.
That's why I asked it.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm cool with the manager, I'll be like, hey, bro, like, you need to step off a little bit. Like, out of all the people, you gonna go for the fresh new hire that's like still a fucking a minor that's not even 18 yet, fucking
Yeah.
just turned 17 a few months ago. Like, bro, relax, chill, vibe. But yeah, but like if I don't know him, if I'm not cool with him, or like okay, so I'm cool with the new hire. I tell the new hire too, like don't be messing around with so and so. Like that's an adult, like for real, you can really get them in trouble. Now I would tell the dude, like bro, I talked to so and so because I have no reason to lie to a guy. Like I'd be like, I
Yeah.
talked to so and so about it. Like it's not really my business, but you need to chill out because this shit is a bad look for you, for real.
Yeah.
Now if I don't fuck with them, like if I don't know, so I might just mind my business. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I might mind my business. But because I've never had to call HR for some shit.
Yeah.
Like I never had. Like I usually would take it into my own hands. Because why am I gonna get a whole investigation started? Them coming in the store, taking up time, going on camera shit. Like then like the workload falls on me. It's just like, bro, if we have an issue, I'd rather us settle it. We're adults. You know what I mean? It's only if
Yeah.
it really gets out of hand and it's escalating that we need to call HR. But I don't know why managers and shit do that anyway. Like that shit is weird. Like y'all, like why are y'all going for minors? It's different if like you hire somebody that's attractive. I mean, even then, that's still like a little bit strange. But if you hire somebody that's attractive and you like interested in them, that's fair game because you're around them the majority of the time. Even though people say that you shouldn't like shit where you eat, and then like you shouldn't have relationships with people at work because like that's where you work. That's where you make your bread.
Yeah.
So but like if you see them all the time and you're single, like, I would understand why it's like, okay, I talk to this person, we bond a little bit. They're kind of attractive. Like maybe we want to take them out on a date, and then maybe we can do something. Maybe we just interested. We just interested in being physical. We can just do that.
Yeah.
We're adults. You should be able to do that too. But the minor thing is like, nah, that's dead.
Yeah. What about you, Denzel?
I never really came across that because most of my working time has been at Dollar Tree, and you got to be 18 to work there. So I never really
Oh,
encountered
okay.
that.
You never really had that.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Most of the people that come to work, they're usually older than me at the time coming up. So yeah,
That's valid.
and at Walgreens, we got like a minor that works there, but she's safe. Like me and Kevon. Kevon just got hired probably like a couple weeks ago. We like the only dudes that work there, and yeah,
So you never really been in that limelight. I mean, I've seen it. I've heard stories about it in Foot Locker. Not so much in Crocs. And Crocs is just like, I mean, we had that one instance that I brought up here. But that was like sales associate on sales associate. But like as far as like Crocs, none of that happens. But at Foot Locker, you used to hear that shit all the time. I can name a couple of people that used to be like, but I'm not. But I think now, like
Air it out.
back then,
Air 'em
I
out.
just
Fuck it. Air 'em
Damn, put
out.
me on the
Fuck
spot.
it.
Hey, Matt, Joseph. Hey.
Yeah, Matt was definitely one of those, bro.
and Joseph. Don't get it twisted. But
I
hey,
don't know who Joseph is though.
you don't know who Joseph is? Fuck.
That to do with the long black hair?
I guess he had long
He wore
black hair.
Vans all the time? No, that's somebody else.
Nah, Charles knows Joseph. But I think now I would be like, yo, like this shit. Like, nah, like me being in management now, like at this age, at this young age, we'd be like, look, man, we gotta talk about this, man, because this shit a little rocky. Either she gotta go to another store or whatever, like, cause it's already fucked up that you trying to talk to a minor. You feel what I'm saying? But like y'all both work in the same spot, so now like she's getting more hours than everybody else. You trying to give her all this special treatment. It's like, you gotta dead this shit, bro. Or you gotta talk to somebody else. You gotta get the DM here or whatever. I am about to be like uncomfortable or like I gotta be like, okay, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you ain't about to ruin this work environment. Like, we gotta talk to somebody. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have to deal with that now, and I think, hopefully, I don't have to deal with that shit. Period anymore. But you know, we're in a cool space at work now. The last work one. What would you do if your manager, bad as shit. Let's say she's bad as fuck, baddie, single, no baggage, was trying to make the moves on you at your age now. Like
She
she's trying to
getting
make the
fucked in
moves
that
on
break room off camera. The fuck you talking about? Pipe down. The fuck? Put a
Okay, I'm
purple light
not
in there.
doing all of that. But
On
if
the
I was
table.
single,
On the table.
still on the break table.
on the break table.
And pipe down. Like the hell?
About the bus where they eat.
Like
Yeah,
hell
this
yeah.
man, she gonna have splinters all in her back. Like,
But like, yeah, we about to, we closing up. Like,
We closing
Yeah.
together. It's gonna be a long. We have an overnight.
yo, but like, set me and such up with an overnight. Yep. Yep.
this man
Get that work
tweaking,
done
bro.
like adults. We gonna get our work done like adults. But as soon as that work done, and we got time to blow. Yes.
You doing it on the
Like,
clock or off the clock?
On the fucking clock. I'm getting paid to clap them cheeks. The fuck? I'm getting paid. She getting piped down on the break table.
Oh my god.
I'm
I
putting
think
her
it's the
on
most
table.
savage I ever heard this
And
man,
I'm
bro.
like, yeah. Close the door. Lock that shit just in case anyone want to do a late night checkup. And I'm clapping your cheeks.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna make love on this table. The fuck?
I'm sick.
And money.
Yeah, nah, I'll wait. I mean, I'll do it the right way. Like I want to see you outside of work first of all, like in clothes, like in your personal clothes, your personal attire. And we're gonna do this the right way. That's how I would do it. But I would definitely go for it. Like, what? You have nothing to lose. Like, what the fuck? Why would you
You
not?
have nothing to lose. As a sales associate, you have nothing to lose. You might as well take it, King. Cause guess what? Guess who they're gonna fire first? Her ass, not you.
Mhm.
Or his
At the
ass.
same time of timing.
Or his ass if it's we flipping it. If you're a girl sales associate and you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Hey, milk that man for his check. Feel what I'm saying? Go ahead, Queen. I salute
But
it.
you gotta,
Literally.
but
Move
quote,
Milk it.
accordingly.
air quote though. Nah,
What?
I'm about to say
Nah, let it go. Let it go. Let it ride. Let it ride.
You
Let it
quit.
ride.
You quit before the investigation.
That's real. Said milk him for his money, but to milk him for his money, you gotta milk him first. So keep that in mind. You know the
I'm
opposite end of the
fucking
spectrum.
dead,
That's
bruh.
how that shit
That's
works.
literally what I said. I was like, literally.
Yeah, as a
Milking
sales
at it.
associate, I'm like, I'm getting more hours. Fuck is you talking about? I'm getting in that. We getting in that. Give me my hours too. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Get that raise too while you at it. Raise that shit up to 18 real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. Let me take an hour break. You feel what I'm saying? Off the clock. You feel
Actually,
what I'm
come to the
saying?
car with me. We can have that top
Dinner
off
for
in the
two.
that mercy in the car. Topping you up.
You know.
All right, man. I got one more. This is not a work one though. One more, and then we got a dip. Or at least I got a dip. What would you do if you asked this girl out, the girl you've been pursuing for a while now? You ask her out on a first date, and she says, "I want to bring my friend to this first date for my safety." What would you do? Are you still going on that date?
You know what I tell her?
Or-
I was like, then sorry for wasting your time. See you later. Cause
I'll let her come.
Like I'm not.
I can see Denzel's perspective on this though. I can see
I'm
it.
not doing all that extra
I
shit.
can kind of agree with Denzel. I can kind of agree with Denzel here. But right, you would go on the date still.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Now I have two bitches on the date with me, as opposed to just one.
I can see Denzel's perspective because if you're pursuing this girl for a long time, why would you not feel safe? Like, why would you even agree to the date if you don't feel safe? You feel what I'm saying? Like, we've been talking for a month and a half or whatever, weeks, and we talk every day, FaceTime, phone calls, all that. what did I do to give you the impression that this first date won't be a safe space for you? You feel what I'm saying? I can understand that. And I can also see you just going on the date anyways and saying fuck you. But like when you look back on the first date, let's say this shit goes years in. When you look back on the first date, you be like, damn, like was it really that special? Because it was my fucking best friend who I'm not even friends with now was there the whole time. Or you know what I'm saying? Like it kind of takes away from the first date as well. Now I can get it.
That's
I get
true.
it. I've never been in this position though, but I can understand, both sides of the spectrum on this. What would you do?
I mean, I've never been told, like, I've never even heard that. I mean, I think that's just like a thing now. Like, it's just recently got, I'm not gonna say popular, but recently became a thing. Like, oh, for my safety, I'm gonna have like another person. Because I feel like 4, 5, 6 years ago, like that wasn't happening. Like when
Yeah.
we were really starting to like pursue people. But
Yeah.
personally, like if I like her and like we're talking, I'm starting to get to know her. Like our personalities are kind of clicking a little bit, and we going get ready to go on a date. And she's like, "I'm gonna bring my friend for my safety." What I'm thinking personally is like, I'm not gonna take it personal. I'm just thinking about what her past was like. Maybe
Yeah.
some stuff has happened to her. She has some trauma. She has some baggage that she just hasn't opened up to me about. I've only been talking to her for a month or two, so I won't take it personally. Especially if it's like a lot of cool things to do around, and like I'm really feeling her. I'll hear it out because I mean, for what I know, it could be a sign of like I trust you. I just want like my girlfriend to get to know you, like get to know like where we are. Like maybe she'll come for like the first 5-10 minutes and then leave and be like, "Hey, like if you need me, like let me know."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think she'll be there for the whole thing because I don't think any adults are like really doing that. You
That's
know what I'm
kinda
saying?
weird.
So, but if she did stay there, I do agree with what you said too when you said that it might take away from the date, like me getting to actually know her, because
Yeah.
now she's got to order food too, and I don't know who the fuck is paying for her. Like I'm not. And then also I'm trying to get to know her, not her friend.
Yeah.
Unless she comes with her friend and like for some reason her friend is bad, and then like I said, then it's like you got two girls here. So
What would you do if the friend was better than the girl you initially asked out on a date?
you got to be strategic, but you're gonna have to shift your focus. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to shift your focus for real. Yeah, because I mean, if that's the case. I mean, she's still attractive, but
here's
the other
reverse
ones just look
Uno
better.
card. What if that's the test?
Why would that
Oh,
be a test? Why would that be a test?
See,
That's
you
why I said you got to be
See, your
strategic,
ass
bro.
would
You got to play
fail.
your cards right.
See,
I don't know if y'all play poker, but
that
you
sounds
gotta
like
play
a
your cards
setup.
right.
That sounds like a setup. That's all. This is me. That's me in my mindset. Y'all thinking like the friend better. I was like, don't you think she know that? Like she not blind.
No,
Like she knows
no,
her. Like
no,
girls
she
know deep
don't.
down.
They
And
don't
so
know. They don't know. If they all attractive, they don't know. They don't be knowing. They just all like hype each other up. They're not like, oh yeah, like this bitch looks way better than me because they all getting
they're not
they
gonna say
own
that shit
attention.
out loud, but they know.
Nah, they don't know because they all, like
Okay.
I said,
All right.
they all getting their own attention. So,
Okay.
excuse me.
And just like
They all getting their
everything
own attention.
else,
So if they all getting
there's
attention, they
levels to
think they're
this
all
shit.
tens. They don't think they're like, oh, I'm a 10 that's not as good looking as my friend that's a
Hey,
10. They
Rod,
yeah.
all
all I'm
think
gonna
they're
say is
10.
this, Rod. If I
Hold
try to
on.
pursue somebody, right, I'm not bringing you on a fucking date. Why the fuck would I bring you on a date? You're not finna one up me with your big ass body and shit. Why the fuck would I bring you? Like, it's that simple.
Wait.
Why would I bring
You talking
you on
about
a
me?
date? Yes.
Yeah, he's talking
It's
about
that
if,
simple. Like, why would let's say I'm on a date, like, yeah,
but I don't
I'll
think
bring my
that
girlfriend.
argument's
I'll be
really
like, I'll bring
valid
my nigga.
though.
I'm like, I'll bring Rod, nigga.
I don't think
Yeah.
that I don't think
Yeah.
that argument's really valid though, because there's more instances of guys doing shit to girls on these dates than the other way.
Yeah.
No,
I
but
mean, all right, look. If it's a double
But I
date,
get,
and you,
I get it. You wouldn't bring Rod on the first date, like at all. Like I
What if-
wouldn't bring y'all on the first date either. We just rocking.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said, that's different. That's different for us. Like it'd be weird
Yeah.
if one of us were to do it. But if it's like a double date, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm not gonna take Denzel because he's gonna steal my date. Like, what
Yeah,
the
nah.
fuck? I'm not gonna do like I know if I look good and I'm getting attention, I'm not worried about how this next man look. It's just not what
Yeah,
it
nah.
is, you know. And for the girls, I think that's like how it is for real because if they all attracted, they all getting attention from men. Then they head is up, like their
here's
ego
a
is up
difference.
there.
Here's a difference though. Women want what they can't have.
I've
Oh my
definitely
God.
dealt with a girl last year.
They'll see you.
that I
They'll
was
see you
like,
with your friend and be like, oh, she gave him all his attention, but not me. Like, come on now, come on.
nah.
Let's not play it
Hold on.
like let's not play
If
it.
the girl that you're going on a date with considers herself a 10 and her friends are a 10, she's not gonna look at her friend no type of way. I've dealt with a girl like this. I was like, what do you rate yourself? As a joke. Oh, because she's seen the fucking podcast episode of us rating people. And she was like, oh, I was like, what do you rate yourself? She was like, oh,
Can't you
I'm a
settle?
10. And I was like, okay. What do you rate? She was like, yeah, all my friends are 10s too. Like, we're all 10s. I was like, you got it. You definitely, I mean, low key, she kind of was like, she wasn't average. She wasn't average. But I was like, you got it. You got it. I can see it.
Got it. 2023.
You got it.
Let's get shirts.
She definitely was. I'm blocked now, but she definitely was like a 9. She was an upper 9. You know what I'm saying? So
He said,
got
"I'm
it.
blocked now," but
I'm
she
blocked now,
definitely
but
wasn't.
it's all love. It's all love. It's all
Oh,
love.
shit.
To all the women I dealt with
Shade.
before, it's all love. It's all
No,
love.
it ain't.
You feel me? It
No,
is.
it ain't.
That
No,
I
Terrell
have
shade-
no place.
That Terrell
I
shade
have
be
no
hitting
place
different.
of hate or distaste, dislike. Y'all got it. If I see them in person, if I ever come across them, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, what's good?" You feel what I'm saying? Like, how you doing? I'm not gonna be a dick and just walk by with this fucking resentment and hate, like some Myron shit. I'm not gonna do that. I want like, how you doing? Good, cool, nice to see you. You feel what I'm saying? And we out this bitch.
he said like
Hey.
some who shit.
Some Myron shit.
Danger.
Hey man, that was episode 61 of the Just the Guys podcast. We gotta wrap this shit. I gotta go. He played some out of pocket shit. Y'all ain't gonna hear it though. I'm gonna have to cut that shit too, actually, in the
Yeah.
audio. When y'all watching this, y'all part of the guys too, man. New videos coming soon. Check out the old videos. We got a bunch of gaming tier list shit. We're gonna do plenty more. I don't know what the next video is gonna be. But like, comment, subscribe as always, man. It's been your guys, your 3 kings. We're still subtracting 1. I don't know where the fuck he's at. He might be in the next episode. He might be in the next episode. But soon, Rod's not gonna be here for 2 episodes. Just kind of a forewarning. I don't know what we're gonna do as a replacement for Rod. Probably scoop somebody. Maybe. We'll see. It'll be just the guys +1, +2. We'll probably try to have as many guests as we can. Hopefully Devin's back by then. But hey, man, it's been you guys, Denzel, Rod, and myself, Terrell, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.
Adios.